Every culture in human history has used repetitive spoken words to change interior states. This is not religion. This is not mysticism. This is documented human technology. The Tibetan Buddhist calls it mantra. The Hindu calls it japa. The Sufi calls it Dhikr. The name changes. The mechanism is identical. Modern neuroscience has documented what every ancient tradition already knew. Repeated spoken words restructure the brain. This is not metaphor. This is measurable. When you repeat a word or phrase consistently, the brain builds a dedicated neural pathway. The word becomes a shortcut, a groove, a default route your mind travels automatically. This is called neural encoding. Athletes use it. Surgeons use it. Therapists use it. The mechanism requires no belief. It requires only repetition. The second mechanism is called self-referential processing. Words spoken in first person activate different neural circuits than observation. The brain treats them as identity-level information. When you say, "I am strong," your brain does not file it as an opinion. It files it as a fact about who you are. The architecture of the self shifts. The third mechanism is affect labeling. Naming an emotional state reduces its charge. This was documented by neuroscientist Matthew Lieberman at UCLA. The word does something to the state. When you are in fear and you speak the word peace, you are not describing reality. You are intervening in it. The nervous system responds to the word as instruction. The fourth mechanism is priming. Exposure to a word activates its entire semantic and emotional network. Attention shifts. Perception reorganizes. Behavior follows without conscious effort. This is why the affirmation industry exists. Billions of dollars built on a real mechanism. Say it enough, mean it enough, and something changes. The research confirms partial results. Partial, because the secular version is missing critical components. Precision, grounding, a complete map of what the interior states actually are, and a system that sustains the practice daily. What the affirmation industry rediscovered by accident, ancient traditions encoded deliberately, with precision, with a complete map of human interior states, and a daily practice architecture to sustain it. The mantra is not the primitive version of the affirmation. However, the affirmation is the degraded version of the Dhikr as practiced in Islam, the photocopy of a photocopy. Something real is lost in the copying. The mechanism is documented. The technology is real.